What is going on Monday night? I guess my audio was on. Did you hear me screwing my lens on? Is that what it was? How are you guys doing? What is up? What is up? We got Terry here, Shadow Seed, Laggy Bacon. What's going on, Laggy Bacon? I think you're from Orlando, huh? I think so. Chef PC, always fun to have you in the house. Wonder if he's made any good coconut lately. Yeah, you know what? That coconut was really good the other day. I'll tell you, that is what is going on with my brain. Actually, Terry, what video was that? Like, I can't even remember what video it was where I was like, "We're gonna open it up and have some coconut," and it wasn't coconut at all. Was it the honey? Was I like taste testing honey and I said coconut? I can't remember. Uh, it's just so much is going on lately. I hope you guys have been doing well. Don't really have a whole lot of video topics to cover. It was the honey one. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So let's see what is up. So okay, so you guys are the Inside Sauce Squad, the Inside Group. I told you all about that train trip. I actually canceled it. Like it was coming up. That was something that I was gonna do, but then I canceled it, and for a few reasons, I'm kind of glad that I did. Um, it's there was a few reasons. A lot of it had to do. Yeah, I know. It seemed so. I don't know. It just seemed so great. But then I got the contract for it, and I probably can't like say like a lot, but like I got the contract for it, and like they were gonna tax me for like everything and do it as kind of like a gift instead of like a payment. So I would have been taxed pretty heavily on it. So it's like any amount of money that I would have been able to do, or like any income that would have happened, it would have been a working vacation. Um, because it would have been cool. I don't want to take away from that. It would have been cool. But it would have been a working vacation that would have cost me money. And I'm just not in that place right now to be able to do that. There's a bunch of stuff that's going to be happening over the next few months that I'm just, not in the place to take a week off, especially for videos that probably, I mean, honestly, I wanted to do them, but I couldn't imagine them performing really well on the channel. I thought they would be fun to do, so they would have been a lot more for me. And then, the videos would have definitely have been for me, but they also would have been for, like, I mean, on it sucks, but it would have been for you guys. But it would have cost me money, and it's just something I couldn't do. It took Monica and I went back and forth for a little while about it, and I think it was a smart decision. Um, what I'm seeing, they actually selected other YouTubers to do it, and like I've been watching their videos, and like they've made. I mean, some of these people have just made great videos, but again, it's just the videos just aren't really performing. It's not like a thing that has a wide appeal, I guess you would say. So it's like, I don't know. It's a bummer. It's definitely a bummer. That's all I could say. I'm really bummed about it. I think it would have been so cool. I need a vacation more than you guys even can imagine. I need a vacation really bad. Even though, like I said, I know it would have been a working vacation. God, it would have been nice. It would have been nice. Laggy Bacon, what is the Sauce Squad? So the Sauce Squad is actually the Sauce Squad is actually the group of people from my patrons over at patreon.com/saucestash. And but I also say that you guys are anybody that comes to like the Sauce Stash guy live streams, when I do the live streams, because there's only a handful of people that ever show up for these things. because I don't promote it or anything, but it's like I feel like, you guys are like the legit crew, like the what do they call it? The ride or dies, like you're always around, you always, I know you guys will always support me, and I'll always support all you guys too, So that's the Sauce Squad. That's just the people that hang around Sauce Dash. Let's see. Chef is taking a vacation here pretty soon for your birthday. You've been busy and not feeling work lately. It's so tough when you get into that, like when you're just like not feeling work. It's like, it's so hard, and it's like, I mean, I love doing what I'm doing, but like it's been lately, there's been like this struggle of, the next video, trying to get that next hit, what that's going to be. And it's just a constant thought, So let's see. Yeah. So chefs, when is your birthday, chef? Let's see. Terry's cookbook. This is so awesome. Terry, I am so excited about your cookbook. Like, I cannot wait. You're at $2,100 in pre-orders. That's amazing. Terry, it was funny. I was thinking about this the other day, and like if somebody were to study you on a social aspect, like from like a marketing, from strictly a marketing point of view, you're brilliant. And I know this is just your personality and just you, but like, it's like, I think you you started following, so you subscribed to Sauce Dash after Dame Drops, I believe. And then from Sauce Dash, you found like Albert from Spain on a Fork and Adams Eats, Not Another Cooking Show. From Not Another Cooking Show, you found AB, and like AB kind of like you're collabing with AB and stuff, and it's like, and now you're doing this cookbook, and so it's just like from a marketing perspective, it's just like it's amazing, It's like you just have like this huge, you have more of an audience pool than me and Steve and AB and all of us combined. Like it's incredible. I think it's the most amazing thing. Like I was thinking about you. It was just the other morning. I was like sitting there thinking about it. I was like Terry is just, she's like brilliant in so many ways. So I am so excited about your cookbook. I mean, it is just, I think it's gonna be the coolest thing to see like happen. I think it's just really, really neat. So let's see, what do we got? Oh, my mom is here. What is up, Mom? How are you doing? Dad is in the house. That's good. Y and JH. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Thanks for the email about the Beyond Meat. Yeah, no problem. I just tried the Beyond Beef the other night. Whew, I will tell you, Beyond Beef is unbelievable. Beyond stepped it up in the plant-based meat world. When you first open it up, the Beyond Beef doesn't really, it doesn't smell like beef and it doesn't look like beef. But then like the second you start cooking it, it starts kind of like breaking up like a beef would, and then starts like the fat kind of starts coming out of it. And then you could start kind of like breaking it up into ground meat. Monica and I made Sloppy Joes, and I'll tell you, my mom and dad are in here right now. They know that my Sloppy Joes are like my specialty. And I could feed these Sloppy Joes, these Beyond Meat Sloppy Joes, to my mom and dad, and they wouldn't know the difference. I mean, it was incredible. If you guys get your hands on some Beyond Beef, it'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. So let's see. Chef, you're going to be going to Hamilton. That's awesome. I really want to go to that. I need to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, Sprouts is starting to sell the Beyond stuff. I'm kind of curious if they sell the Beyond Beef or not, because that just came out. Beyond Beef is their new, not the crumbles. It's brand new. It just came out. It's not in very many stores. We found it in Whole Foods. If they do carry the beef, it's amazing. It comes in like a package of like solid beef, like almost like the way you would see beef, not crumbles. Because Beyond has carried the Beyond Meat crumbles for a long time, and those are good, but they're not like, I mean, they're good. They work perfectly fine, but they're not 100% meat replacements. They've done very well for the veggie community for like a long time. But the new Beyond Beef, mind blown. I will tell you, it is mind blown. Mom wants some sloppy joes. Better late than never. That's true, Mom. That's true. I'm only jumping on for a short time. Today has been a day, but wow, it has been just a day. I got to get tomorrow. I'm going to be shooting. I'm going to be editing, throwing that video out real quick. Tomorrow, I'm trying to decide. I know I've been doing a lot of plant-based stuff lately. It's been a lot of fun. Like, I've really been enjoying it. I never wanted to be a vegan or a vegetarian channel, but one thing that I've always done is I've always kind of kept it that way. There's been probably the entire channel's life, there's been 4 videos out of like 300 channels. There's been 4 videos that has had meat in them. Maybe only 3. I think 3 videos out of the entire life of this channel has had meat. So I just kind of, and I've always went back and forth talking to Monica about it. It's like, I'm not a vegan channel. I'm not a vegetarian channel. It's just not what I am. I don't want to be that, I just want to like focus on new food and things like that. But I just kind of gave into it, and I'm glad I did, because it's the stuff that I do enjoy making. I think it's just so friggin' cool what you can do, That's going to be the primary focus of the channel. You thought it was my specialty. It was just because that's just what I did. I've always been really interested in it. Like even like old videos where I wasn't trying to be like a vegan. It's not that. I guess it is my specialty. It's not what I meant it to be. It's just what happened. So I'm really excited about what is going to be happening in the future of the channel. So, I mean, well, we'll see. But it's definitely something that I'm having a lot of fun with, because I can, where like doing like some of the old like trendier recipes, like I really enjoyed it. It's what I wanted to do, but I think being able to be really like experimental and having a lot more creativity behind it, it's been a lot of fun. It's definitely been a lot of fun. Smoked cantaloupe, shadow seed. Is that what you think I should do? Is smoked cantaloupe? I've been thinking about it. I keep, like, every time I go to the grocery stores, I see the cantaloupe, and I'm like, man, I wonder if I can really, wonder what I can do with that. You know what I did the other day? I shot a whole video, and I was so mad. And I really thought, so that daikon bacon, that is mind-blowingly so close to bacon. And if you make it right, it really is incredible. And so I figured maybe if I roasted a daikon, like if I pickled a daikon to give it like that kind of like looser texture, and then roasted it, that I might be able to get like a really meaty type of like something that I could slice, like a small like loin, like a pork loin roast is what I was thinking. And I spent like 3 days on this thing. And a lot of times what I do for my videos is I might do like a quick test just to see like, okay, is this even viable, and then I'll go into actually making the video like just as it's happening. But the daikon, I figured it's like, what? I don't even need to do the quick test, because I already know the way that it comes out with bacon. I already know when you heat it, the texture that it turns into, the chewier, kind of fattier, a little tough, but that can also crisp up and develop a skin. So I thought for sure, I already did my test. I already knew what I was doing. So I spent 4 days on making a daikon roast. And then it got all the way to the very end. Like, I pulled it out. The skin looked insane. Like, it looked like a piece of roast, like a ham almost. It was like, I was like, yes, this is going to be, in my head, I'm like, this is going to blow people's minds. And then I sliced it, and it was like pickled daikon, almost like a potato. It was not meat whatsoever. Didn't taste like meat. Didn't look like meat. No texture, no nothing. So I ended up throwing that video away. Almost had nothing. And then I filmed, I had some of that lion's mane mushroom in my refrigerator from Monica, and I went to the farmer's market, and I just bought it for us to use. You know, not even to make crab cakes, just to like cook up, just slice up, chop up some mushrooms and have them in the house. And I was like, you know what? This stuff smells just like crab. I'm making crab cakes. And I threw that video together, shot it, edited it. It was the fastest video I've ever put out. And it was just because like I needed something. I mean, it was something. It was so crazy. But yeah, it's like the next two videos I'm going to be doing are going to be requiring like, not the next few, but like the next handful of videos I'm going to be doing are going to be like require like a lot of like testing and stuff. So it's like, hopefully I'll be able to stay up on the 2 videos a week. But like lately I've been, well, I'm definitely going to keep the 2 videos a week, but like the release dates have been all over the place and that's kind of killing me, but I'm going to try to keep it on the Sunday and Sunday, Wednesday. But it's like lately, I don't know. It's probably going to be Thursday, Friday. It's going to be like, you know, as soon as I can get the videos out. So let's see. I found, let me scroll back here real quick. Jiro Candy, what is up? I always say your name wrong. I know that. But let's see. Laggy Bacon. Mark, sorry for all the questions, but I got a question. What's the best advice you can give on YouTube? So Laggy, niche down, figure out exactly what your niche is, figure out exactly what your message is going to be, you know, deliver a solid thing that people want. One of the hardest things that people forget when they start YouTube is that nobody cares about you. You're just a random person on the internet. So why am I watching this random person on the internet? You got to give me something. Is it entertainment? Is it education? Is it, you know, you're showing me a hack, a trick, or you're showing me a recipe, or you're showing me something. You got to give me something to want to watch you. And then be diligent with editing. Edit. If it's a boring video, people will leave. Don't do, you know, just get the information out as quickly as you possibly can. If it's a, you know, if it just is, that's the thing. Just get, you know, make the video to where people are going to want to watch and they're going to want to watch the whole thing. That's my best advice. Let's see, Chef, what are you saying? Consistency and patience. Consistency and patience. Yeah, that's Laggy. That's great advice there. Consistency and patience. Be consistent. Keep delivering the same message. Be patient. But also with the consistency thing, be willing to test. Try. Don't like I see a lot of people. They'll make the same video over and over, like it's just a different subject, but essentially it's like it starts off with, "Hi, my name is so and so, and today we're gonna do." You know, and then they just keep doing that, and they keep doing that, and they keep doing that, and they're not growing. But it's like if you're not willing to change, it's not just subject matter that you have to try different videos on. It's different structure. If you go back and look at my original videos, it's just my hands and me making recipes. And then the next version was where you could see all my camera gear, and I was just trying to make a recipe really fast. You know, and it's I've changed so many times throughout the years to where I finally developed something that I think is working. But it's working right now. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to deliver the video that I'm trying to make. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to get that to people to where they're going to want to watch, you know, the whole thing. So that's, be willing to try new things. Let's see. We're just trying to stay cool. 105 today. Wow. We had about 105. It was like 90 something, but it was like felt like 100 and 103, 100 and something like that. It was crazy hot. The gym looks like it's doing wonders. I've been going to the gym for 2 weeks now, like 3 weeks. I don't know how many times I've gone. I've gone like a dozen times. I'm really just kicking my butt. This morning I was really kicked my butt. But thank you. I haven't noticed a difference at all. So we'll see what happens. I'm like weighing myself every time I go to the gym. There hasn't really been a change. So Monica says I'm just gaining muscle as much as I'm losing fat, which I don't buy that. Let's see. I'm a food chemist. Start your niche before you branch out. Let's see. Oh, Harley. What's up, Harley? So Y&J, you're not clear about my background. Are you a chef full-time or is your channel a full-time gig? So Y&J, I am not a chef. I've never been a chef. I have never even worked in, well, I used to deliver pizzas. So that's about it. I never actually cooked food for a job. I've never been trained. I've never been trained as a cook or a chef or anything like that. So I have no food background whatsoever. My background is in audio and music and IT. My background's in technology. I started the blog, I started the YouTube channel because my girlfriend suggested that I made a blog on sauce recipes. Because I would always cook us dinner and I would try to make like a different sauce, and I wanted to learn all the mother sauces, you know. So she said, why don't you do a blog, about sauces? And that's where Sauce Stash came from. It was originally supposed to be a blog, and then I just made a video. I shot a video, and that was it. And it just kind of went from there. And then I kind of fell in love with YouTube. I never really even watched. I wasn't a big YouTube watcher prior to this either. I was never like a big YouTube person. I never knew very many YouTubers. I never got on YouTube. Very, very early prior to me starting the channel, I wanted to get, because I was really into making videos, not for YouTube. I just made like videos for my family's vacation, or I would make videos for, like, I would go fishing and I would put a bunch of GoPros around on my kayak, and I would make videos of my fishing trips. And oh, hey Jake. But I never really planned on being a YouTuber, and then I wanted to buy a drone, because I saw the popularity of drones, but I wanted to buy a drone, and I thought it'd be fun to fly a drone around, and I thought it'd be fun to video things while I was droning, like my fishing trips and stuff. And while I was searching for drones, I came across Casey Neistat, and I was like, this guy puts out a video every day, and they're amazing. And I watched, and when I came across Casey Neistat, I want to say he had a few 100,000 subscribers, and like, well, no, he had less than that, because I remember when he hit 100,000. He had 60,000, 70,000 subscribers, and I just watched Casey Neistat grow, and I ended up kind of becoming a little obsessed with Casey Neistat, which I know a lot of people did. I know a ton of people did. And I remember even when I found Casey Neistat, my parents were here on vacation. I was like, you have to see this guy, you know? And then like I was like, he is making a living from this. I can too, you know? So that's when I started. But now YouTube is 100% my full-time job. It is. It's been my full-time job for about a year now. So, but yeah. Let's see. My mom. Let's see. Mainly, yeah. Chef PC, you're right. Consistency with schedule is very important. I am not that consistent, but at least just I think it's consistency as far as continually putting out stuff. Like, if you like put a video out and then you don't put a video out for like another month, your audience has moved on to bigger and better things. But like if you take a week off or something, that's probably fine. But just every week, or at least once a week, put out a new video. I think that's a good thing for YouTube. Let's see. He never even boiled water at home. Now he can cook up a storm. Thanks, Mom. I feel like I boiled water. That's funny. Like I do these like interviews for, magazines or TV shows or something, and they're always like, so what's your cooking? Like it's always like the very first question, like what is your cooking, where do you get your cooking from, or where do you get your food experience from? And it's like the internet, and they're always like, you could tell they're kind of disappointed because all of these internet chefs, these like, food celebrities all have like, well, I started cooking with my grandma when I was 5 years old, and then my family, and it's like, no, really, like my mom, when I first moved from Ohio to Florida, I would call my mom all the time and say like, hey, what was the recipe for, the goulash that we made? Or like, what was the recipe for the chicken and dumplings that we made? And I would call her all the time and try to, learn how to cook. I was really bad at it. But just like everything, I like to build everything that you can possibly, like this whole set I built, and so it's like, I like to like just build stuff. So I figure that's kind of the same thing with food. It's like food, it's kind of like a science. And if you can figure out the science behind it, you can make really good food. Hey, Dad, you're right. I waited tables at Bravo Pizza when I was 8. Swept the floor and stuff. See, Terry, I got to help the chef at Winter Park Fish Company. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I got rid of my drone because there's nowhere to fly it down here. I loved having my drone, but like and it was a lot of fun, but then like as they kind of expanded on all the drone laws and stuff, like I couldn't even take it off from my house anymore. So I was like, this is boring, and I got rid of it. Couldn't ever fly it. It was like it was just yeah, it was a bummer. I loved having the drone and it was a lot of fun, but it really kind of just stopped getting used for like a long time. So I was like, I just got to get rid of it. But, gang, I am going to roll. I know it was another quick one. I got to get dinner ready. Monica went to the gym. We're doing this gym thing now. I'm going every other day. Monica's going like once a week. So she's at the gym now. I'm going to get dinner ready so that way when she gets home, we can cook and then just relax. Be done. And then I think, actually, tomorrow night, I don't know... well, I'm not really sure. I know there's a few of you guys in here, but tomorrow night, if you're in the Orlando group, the Orlando YouTubers, we're going to be doing a live stream. I believe it's tomorrow. So I will post this on the Saucestache page and see if we can get some more people in there possibly. So it's going to be 2 nights in a row of live streams. So, Chef PC, I really want a drone, but I live under a landing pattern for TUL. That's what happened to me. My old house... So I moved from an area where I could fly my drone all the time. Whenever I wanted, it was perfectly fine. But when I moved to like just down the street, it was under the airport's landing pattern for MCO. So I couldn't fly it. Like I would go to fly it and there would be like a little red thing on the controller that was like, restricted takeoff zone. And it was like, like you just couldn't, and there was nothing you could do about it. And like where I live here, same thing, restricted flight. So... See, Mom says, tell Monica hello. I'll tell Sarah Jessica Parker. I will. Daddy Dutch Barbecue. I'll tell everybody that everybody said hi and goodbye. So you guys have a good night. I will catch you later. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna try to do these more often. I'm gonna back into a schedule again. At least every other week. That's for sure. At least every other week. So, you guys have a good night. Jake, thanks for being here. Chef PC, thanks. Daddy Dutch Barbecue, Kent, Terry, you guys all have a good night. Terry, really excited about your cookbook. Can't wait for it. Juru, love the mushroom videos. Chef, I'm working on a mushroom video, more mushroom videos. I got a few coming. What is my favorite dish from the videos? The daikon bacon. That blew my mind. That was mind-blowing. Okay, you guys. Shadow Seed, Harley, you guys have a good night. I will catch you later.